Hello, primary children. How are you today? I am missing you so much. Every week I miss you more and more. I hope that you are having a good time not at school, even though you're kind of doing school still. I know. Kind of stinks, huh? It's probably kind of exciting the first couple days and then not so exciting after a little while. It's kind of how I feel. But we are going to have some fun today. So let's start with one of your very, very favorite primary songs. Let's do Once There Was a Snowman. I know you guys love this song. So make sure you have room around you so you're not going to knock into anybody when you melt, okay? Make your snowman. And we got to start kind of squatty. Once there was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman, tall, tall, tall. In the sun he melted, melted, melted. In the sun he melted, small, small, small. Are you on the ground? You can barely see me because I'm so low. All right, while we're down here, stay in your jump and we'll do another favorite that I know is your favorite. Jesus Wants Me for a Sunbeam. All right. And again, make sure you have room to jump, especially if you have siblings. And because we're not in church, you can make your jump as big and as crazy as you want it to be. All right. Here we go. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam to shine for him each day. In every way try to please him, at home, at school, at play. A sunbeam, woo, a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam, a sunbeam, a sunbeam. Get ready for a big one. I'll be a sunbeam for him. Good job. I hope you got your wiggles out. Now I'm out of breath. That's a lot of jumping. You're probably not out of breath because you got a lot of energy. All right, today I want to do a mashup of two songs. One I know you already know. One we've been working on and you kind of know it. And I played this for you a little while ago. But today we're going to try and mash them together and we're going to see how it goes, okay? So what I need you to do is get either two paper plates, or if you don't have paper plates, you could use two pieces of paper. Or if you don't have pieces of paper, you could use your two hands, because I think that everyone has two hands. So I think we're good there, okay? So press pause, run get your paper plates or your two pieces of paper. Did you get them? All right, let me get my music set up here. I should have been a little more prepared. I'm gonna pause you. Okay, I got my music. So you have your paper plates, and we are gonna start with I Hope They Call Me on a Mission, okay? And we're gonna do a few actions for it. So I want you to walk through it with me. We're just gonna say it, we're not gonna sing it yet, okay? So we're gonna go like this with our paper plates. I hope they call me on a mission. So do you hear I'm hitting the side of my hip when I do that? I hope they call me on a mission. 4 times. One more time. I hope they call me on a mission. All right? Then we're going to take our paper plate and we're going to tap our shoulder twice. When I have grown, and then the other one, a foot or 2. Okay? Let's do that again. When I have grown a foot or 2. Now you don't need to hit yourself hard. We're not beating ourselves up. We're just kind of tapping it, okay? Let's put those two pieces together. I hope they call me on a mission when I have grown a foot or 2. And I hope you're hearing the music in your head, because that second tap is a little bit after we say 2, just because of the way the music works, okay? Then we're gonna go back and do the same motion again. I hope by then I will be ready. And now I'm going to switch it up on you. Instead of doing our shoulders, we're going to do our knees. To teach and preach and work as missionaries do. Okay? Let's do it from the beginning. I know you got this because you guys are so smart and you pick up on this so fast. But it's hard for me not to see you and know if you're getting it or not. So hopefully, if I'm going too fast and it's too hard for you, just rewind a little bit. That's okay. All right? Here we go. I hope they call me on a mission when I have grown a foot or two. I hope by then I will be ready to knees, teach and preach and work as missionaries do. All right, we're going to do the same actions for the second verse. Do you remember the second verse? I hope that I can share the gospel. So let's talk through that one, and I won't stop. We're just going to do the actions and talk through it, and then we'll put it to the music, okay? I hope that I can share the gospel with those who want to know the truth. I want to be a missionary and serve and help the Lord while I am in my youth. All right? Here we go. Now I want you to listen. This song is a little bit different, and I want you to listen at the end and see if you can keep up with me, okay? That's a challenge for you. Did you catch it? At the very end, it kind of repeated, but it went back to the first verse. So it says, serve and help the Lord while I am in my teach and preach and work as missionary. Serve and help the Lord while I am in my youth. That's a lot of singing all together. Let's just rewind a little bit and let's try that part because that was a trick. You didn't know it was coming. So let's see if you can keep up this time, all right? Let me rewind it just a little bit. Did you do it? Let's talk it through and then we'll do it the whole song and you'll know it's coming. So we're going to do, I want to be a missionary and serve and help the Lord while I am in my teach and preach and work as missionary. Serve and help the Lord while I am in my youth. Whew. Got it? Serve and help the Lord, teach and preach, serve and help the Lord, okay? Let's try it from the very beginning. I wish I could see you do this because I know I would be crying. I know it. On the second verse that it tricks us.
I hope that I can share the gospel with those who want to know the truth. I want to be a missionary
Did you catch it? Did you do it that time? I bet you did. All right, now listen, because we're going to go to another song. And I think you already know because you heard the beginning of it. Will bring the world his truth. We don't really have actions for this one. So if you want to make up some actions while we're singing it, but then I want you to listen because it's going to trick us up. And it's going to go back to I Hope They Call Me on a Mission. But the music's a little different, but we're still going to do our same actions, okay? So sing this one with me.
We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. I hope they call me on a mission when I have grown a foot or two. I hope by then I will be ready
Listen again.
to bring the world his truth.
Whoa, that was tricky. I told you we're taking two songs we know and we're mashing them together. Okay, so let's do that part again. So we do, I hope they call me on a mission. Did you hear how the music was a little bit different? It's kind of the same. It's the same words, but the music's a little different. So I want you to pay attention to that. It goes, I hope they call me on a mission, instead of, I hope they call me on a mission. So it kind of changes a little bit. It goes a little higher. It's kind of climbing up. So listen for that, okay? And then it's the same words, but at the end, we say we'll bring the world his truth, okay? I know it's tricky, so I want to do it a couple times because I know for some of you, this is the first time you're hearing it. So I want to give you a few times to listen to it. I've listened to it like 50 times, so I kind of know it now. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. Oops, my fat finger went the wrong way.
Teach and preach and work as missionaries do.
Well, that was the end of it. Okay, now is Armia Helaman, and then we'll do I Hope They Call Me on a Mission again. Listen for the transition. That means the change.
We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands.
Here we go.
I hope they call me on a mission when I have grown a foot or two. I hope by then I will be ready
To bring the world his truth.
to bring the world his truth.
How'd you do that time? Did you do better? Did you kind of know it was coming? Okay, let's try it.
Those who want to know the
I love this part. We have to do this the whole time.
want to be a
Do you like this part too? Is it your favorite?
and serve and help the Lord while I am in my
Teach and preach and work as missionaries do.
and help the Lord while I am in my
Has anyone made up actions for this?
We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. I hope they call me on
All right, there is more of that song, but we are not going to sing any more of it today because that was a lot to learn for one day. Do you feel pretty smart now? I think you should feel smart because that was a lot to learn, and you did awesome. Hey, speaking of awesome, does this song, this symbol remind you of another song? Okay. If your mom is in the room, you need to tell her to leave, okay? Because we're going to work on our Mother's Day song, and we don't want her to hear. So if your mom's in the room, you might have to hit pause and then tell her to go take a nap or something like that, or go read a book. Tell her to go do something in her room quietly by herself for a little while. Tell her she needs a timeout, okay, so we can work on this song without her seeing. And if you have a grandma at your house, you better tell your grandma to do the same thing. Tell her go take a nap or go read a book, because we need to work on something privately, okay? It's okay if dads are in the room, but not moms, okay? All right, I'm going to get my music ready for this one. So what I want you to do is, while we're singing this song, I want you to sing it either very, very quietly, or I want you to just mouth the words. That way your mom can't hear you in that other room, okay? So just listen and mouth the words, because it's kind of a secret song. Oh, hopefully this works.
Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home that's warm and safe. And maybe I'll never see how you pray for my every need, and wonder what more you could do for me. But when you walk by my side, read me stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're doing enough.
Maybe you wonder if you're teaching me.
Maybe you wonder if you're teaching me
Every good thing that I can someday
that
be.
I can someday be. But all that I know of faith and of kindness and love and strength, I've learned just by watching you every day.
Listen to the words.
So when you stay by
Did you catch that? Did you hear what they said? They changed the words.
you every day. So when you stay by my side,
We've been singing the wrong words for the second verse. So the second and the third verse say, when you stay by my side. And then it says, hear my stories at night. Listen, it's going to mess us up.
so when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night.
So this is sign language for stay. So we're going to do stay. Oh. We're going to do stay. I think it's this. I haven't taken it for a long time. I think it's this. Stay by my side and then hear my stories at night. So I'll try and help you remember when it's stay and when it's walk by my side and read me stories at night. We've been singing, so when you walk by my side, read me stories at night. But now we got to switch it up on the second and third verses so that it's when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, because now our moms are listening to us, okay? So let's go back to the just the chorus part, and then we'll sing stay and hear, okay?
By watching you every day. and all of them just as much as you love me. Then maybe you'll finally see you have given enough for me, a gift that will last through eternity. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're more than enough. And I bless every step by your love.
Did you hear that change at the end? The last verse says, and I think you're more than enough, instead of doing enough. Oh my goodness, they're changing it up on us. But I think maybe that's why the song's called More Than Enough. So let's sing that little part. I didn't go back far enough. Okay, let's see if I can get to the...
So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're more than enough.
Listen to the end.
And I bless every step by your love.
Wow, that was a lot of changes and surprises. So let's sing it one more time, and I won't stop it, but listen for all those surprises and changes, okay? I think I pressed play. Nope, I pressed pause.
Maybe I'll never know the love it takes to make me a happy home that's warm and safe. And maybe I'll never see how you pray for my every need, and wonder what more you could do for me. But when you walk by my side, read me stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're doing enough.
Maybe you wonder if you're teaching me.
Maybe you wonder if you're teaching me every good thing that I can someday be. But all that I know of faith and of kindness and love and strength, I've learned just by watching you every day. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're doing enough. Someday I'll have a home, a family, and all of them just as much as you love me. Then may see. You have given enough for me, a gift that will last through eternity. So when you stay by my side, hear my stories at night, and teach me to trust in God's love. You give me a hug, maybe two, and you say I love you, and I think you're more than enough. And I'm blessed every step by your love.
Was it awesome? Did you remember to sing so quietly so that your mom couldn't hear you? I hope so. Your moms are gonna love this song. Look at me, I'm starting to cry because I can't wait for them to hear you sing it. They're gonna love it so much. I love giving gifts to people, and this is going to be a huge gift for your moms, and I'm so excited for it. Hopefully we'll get to sing it all together. If not, then we're going to figure out a way to everybody sing it separately, and we'll put them all together so that we have a gift for our moms on Mother's Day, okay? But hopefully, everyone, please keep praying that we can go back to church and we can all be together again, because I love you and I miss you so much. So I am praying every day that we'll be back together again, and I know that Heavenly Father hears our prayers, and I know that He'll hear your prayers too, because He loves you and you are a child of God. I love you guys. Keep practicing your songs, and I can't wait to see you. I won't do a video next week because next week is General Conference. So if you want to do a song, you can do the conference song. There's videos of how to learn the Apostles and the Quorum of the 12. So you can learn that song if you want to do something next week. But next week we get to hear from our prophet. So I love you so much. Give yourselves a big hug for me, and I will see you in a couple weeks, okay? Bye.